Oh, I'm back. Oop, live stream ain't working yet. Let me see here. Let's see. Alright, there we go. And I'm back. See, there's your proof.
Alright, there we go.
The game crashed. After trying to edit a wrestler.
No.
It crashed. There's your proof.
The game crashed.
There it is. The game crashed. I rest my case, folks. Yeah, that's what I got to deal with as a call creator, a creator wrestler creator. It is so frustrating to go through this game and deal with this bullshit. So, wow. There's my proof. I was hoping it would happen. It happened. It was on stream. The game crashed. So I'm not talking out of my ass. People are like, oh, this or that about the game. I'm like, I'm not being negative. I'm just giving you the facts of the issues with this game. I haven't even bothered trying to play online with this game. It's been you couldn't even like boot up a match. It's like, especially if you're using created wrestlers online, the game would take forever to load into a match, but then it wouldn't load into a match. It'll just kick people out into the lobby. So people would complain about that. It's like all the goodwill 2K had as far as hyping up 2K24 went out the window over the past month and a half. The servers has been shit. Now granted, they also got a server. The 2K23 servers are still up, and so it's kind of unexcusable. They kind of have an excuse, and they don't have an excuse for the servers to be so bad. But I feel they threw a lot of shit in this game, and I don't think the engine for this game is able to handle a lot of the things they add to it. You know, every year they add, you know, a different mode, a different match type, you know, more creation parts for attires, like more hair, which we as the players expect. So I'm not shitting on them doing that. It's just that they need to, before these games come out, they need to test. They need to test every aspect of this game. All the modes, all the features, and not just to say, oh, they work. You know, no, you need to put in hours. You need to hire some, you know, some QA, actually quality assurance testers like they did back in the old games. Like in the old days with the older games, you know, they made sure before they put a game out, they had testers. That means they have people, as soon as they have a build of the game, they have their testers on. Okay, what did you see at the game? This, and this. Okay, they'll go back, work on it, and then they'll have the testers play it again. And the testers will put in like maybe a week or so, or a few days. And they say, okay, what do you about to think about this build of the game? Okay, this, and this, you're fixed, but this, and this is not working. So they need to bring that type of quality assurance back. I'm happy to see that people are downloading my Dirty Sanchez call that I uploaded to Community Creations. Put her up maybe like 2 days ago. She already got 75 downloads, which isn't really a lot, but compared to, especially compared to what's the status of people who get thousands of downloads, but compared to like any average Joe who uploads a created wrestler in this game, getting 75 downloads in 2 days is pretty good, considering, you know, the average call creator mostly gets like 8 to 10 to maybe 11. But yeah, the Baroness, I was expecting people to really like Donna Bell. It's probably the hair. It's like they like her younger version of her, which got 77 downloads. I posted her like I think after like within 2 months of the game coming out. No, I think the game came out in May. Yeah, I think the game came out in May. So I think who's the first characters I uploaded to Community Creations? These two. So yeah, the game came out in April. Yeah, Zero Buster Akane, she got 252 downloads. You put up a created wrestler with anime titties almost popping out her top with stars on the nipples. It's going to get downloaded on Community Creations. And actually, my Zero Buster Akane on 2k23, I made 2 versions of her. One version got up to, I think, 400 downloads, and the other version got, I think, up to 400 downloads. What's crazy is my Angelina Black created wrestler, she didn't get as many downloads as she does in 2k23. She only got 30. That's because I think I got something in order that make it to where people can't download her. I don't know what I got. I don't know what kind of parts. I don't know if it's an entrance part or something. I notice a lot of people don't play My Rise, especially the female My Rise. A lot of players don't play it. So, but when you go through the female Rise, you'll unlock some My Faction cards. You'll unlock some attire parts, but you also will unlock some paybacks and some entrance. You're gonna unlock, like, I think at least 3 unique entrances, that entrance animations that you can only get through playing through the female My Rise. And sadly, not many players went through the female My Rise, which I think is called Unleashed, which was pretty good. I like the story in that. The story in the female Rise was pretty good. The only problem was I think it went on longer than it should have. It's like, I know they're trying to give us, a very healthy length My Rise mode, but what bothers me with My Rise is they got rid of the fact that, you're building up your character's attributes in the mode. You can make them stronger. But when you take them out the mode to use in the rest of the game, those attributes do not transfer over. Now people are like, well, you could just set the attributes when you take them out the mode. I'm like, it's not the same, because I want to make unique kind of created wrestlers based on what I export out. Not only that, there's some kind of messed up glitch with the parameters and wrestler builds, to where, like, say, perfect example, you make a super heavyweight, and so they will have the super heavyweight, perks of being added strength. They can take more damage. They have that almost automatic super heavyweight reversal, where if somebody tries to hit them with a low grapple, and if they're like a light heavyweight, a cruiserweight or light heavyweight, then the super heavyweight will automatically shrug it off. And you can't stagger a super heavyweight unless you're using a super heavyweight. So you'll have that perk, but then if you make them, if you give them the high flyer build, because they have technician, high flyer, powerhouse, and striker. If you give them the cruiserweight build, they're going to have the cruiserweight perks as far as aerial attacks, aerial range. They'll have high movement speed and things like that. So imagine you make like a 6'8" super heavyweight that can move like a cruiserweight, but have all the damage and, just the heavyweight perks, and you will have a busted created wrestler that you can just abuse people with online. So I know why they got rid of it. They got rid of it back in 2K23, but it just sucks that they did the same thing in 2K24. They took it out of 2K24. So it's just one of the disappointing aspects of playing some of the modes of the game. Another issue they need to fix, like, I noticed this glitch after, I think it was probably patch 1.10, or probably earlier, where if you go to extras and if you go to your deletion utility, the menu is hella laggy. You think the game froze. You'll end up having to wait like almost a minute to 2 minutes to bring up your deletion menu. So like if you want to delete created wrestlers, if you do want to delete created arenas, it's like, granted you can do that in the other kind of modes, but let's just say you want to delete all your logos. The only way you can do it is through this menu. You have to go through this menu to delete like a lot of the logos you downloaded and things like that. So, but the fact that you see it's still loading, you're going to have to wait like almost 2 minutes for the freaking selection screen to show up. I noticed this after, I don't know, maybe it was patch 108 or so this happened, because this wasn't happening on the day of launch. So I don't know what they're doing. They haven't fixed it yet. I'm also going to show another shitty thing that patch 1.14 took out. Actually, no, it wasn't patch 1.14. It was patch 1.13, something that got removed from the game. That was a part of the base game at launch up into like the recent last 3 patches. So yeah, you're gonna have to go through that. Takes long to load. That wasn't happening at launch. But this also pissed me off as a call creator, is the fact that in entrances you can add your created Titantron to your entrance, and you can also add it to your victory. But what happened is they removed the option. They actually removed the option. Let's see, let's use Donna B. They removed the option for using your Titantron created videos and create a victory. They just got rid of the option. But it was a part of the game before, I think, patch 1.11 or patch 1.12. So they need to fix this. I don't know if anybody's going to bring this up to 2K. I hope somebody does. It's one of those things where not many players will care. But like I said, I can go to Titantron and there's no longer the option to select your custom. See her custom Titantron in the background? Yeah, if I swap that out with another one, I can never put that back. I could never put that back because they got rid of the option for created Titantrons, for custom video Titantrons. They got rid of it and create a victory. So yeah, that's gone. That's gone now. They need to put it back. It's like you paid these money to have these options and they're removing shit out of your game. They're removing stuff out the game, which is really frustrating. So you got stage movie display, all this, banner movie, barricade movie. Let's see. So this is her heel motion. Still can't access the custom Titantrons. This is her title motion. So yeah, they got rid of the option for custom Titantrons and create a victory. They got rid of the option to select it. That's another thing that pissed me off about, I think, the last 3 patches. I noticed it was missing with patch 1.13. I noticed it. It's like as soon as I remove her custom Titantron, I won't be able to access it again. So they got rid of that. They got rid of that option in this game. If you watched the live stream previously, the game crashed on me. Like I told people, when you try to edit, create a wrestler, the game will crash, and it crashed on me in my previous stream. I had to start another one, so this is the second one. So yeah, that is what you're in for you know, when you get this game. That is it's an issue. If your Wi-Fi really sucks, you're not gonna be able to play by faction. That also has issues because that's everything you play that on the server. So you know you gotta have an online connection to play my faction. You know, outside the game crashing with created wrestlers, the remover of the Titantron option, custom Titantron for created wrestlers. You know, they removed that option of the game. What was another issue? The only good thing patch 1.14 did was the fact is that wrestlers will do their heavy strikes again. Because the previous patch, it didn't seem like they were doing their heavy strikes at all. They would do one heavy strike a match and that was it, or not at all. But now they brought that back. You know, now if you have your AI settings set to where your wrestlers are doing more striking or heavy strikes, now the AI will do it. You know, basically, it's gotten to the point where you get these games, don't bother getting the updates unless you play online. But they force you to get the updates because if you're connected to the internet, it's going to download the update automatically. They're gonna tell you, you know, you can't. If you don't get the update, it's going to corrupt your save, so you have no choice. If your console is connected to the internet, by default, you gotta get the update unless you decide to play off the grid. And that's what kind of sucks if you do decide to play off the grid. But let's see, who do I want to do an exhibition match with? I actually like this version of Linda Suzuki. It's a heel version. Decided to make a more kind of sexy attendant, older version of Linda Suzuki. Basically, she's coming out of a small retirement and she's been working out. Her older version, she's younger, she's skinnier. You know, I think I'll have her fight her younger version. So yeah, there we go. There's her younger version. I have multiple versions of some of my wrestlers. I got one are older, younger, stuff like that. No different than WWE, where you have like some WWE games have 4 different versions of Triple H, from his first gimmick to his early Attitude Era to his Ruthless Aggression era to his PG era, and then, you know, his last run and things like that. You know, you have your DX era of Triple H. So I kind of do that with my created wrestlers. I have kind of different eras and versions of my created wrestlers. This is, I believe this is one of my modded arenas I downloaded on Community Creations. But the Linda Suzuki in the maid outfit, she's more strike based, even though her younger version does quite a bit of striking. But yeah, I made her a little bit more strike dependent with her older version. But to people who play these games or whatever, I do a lot of simulations. I do play the game, but I really like to just create wrestlers, tweak the AI, you know, give them really good move sets, and I just like to see the, you know, the computer just put on really good matches. That's what I will say about the last 2 games, 2K23 and this game, is the AI in game puts on really good matches, especially if you have it on legendary difficulty, which I do have it on. So this was a modded arena created by Marty M. The cool thing about Marty M is he will put some of his templates up that you can re-upload. You can edit and re-upload them. You know, he's perfectly fine with that. So I made some changes to some of the stuff he did in this arena. He had like tables, you know, on the side outside the arena. It was like more like a ECW arena. But I noticed when it came for the wrestlers to interact with the props, the chairs, and the tables, they would glitch. So I removed all those. I put some custom, like the sign in the background with the face of, you know, a little Dia de Muerte, you know, Senorita in there. I got my whole Sexy Libro little logo in the rafters. So you can make changes to these modded arenas you find online. You know, change the logo in the ring.
For the task at hand in tonight's match.
It's like that is not her Titantron in the background. That's somebody else's. I haven't made her a custom Titantron for this version of her yet. So this is old, current Linda Suzuki. She's going to wrestle against her younger version. It's like, I like the way he kind of modded this arena. This one had a Titantron, but I changed her look. I'm going to have to get rid of this Titantron and make a different one. Because that's the model I think I got uploaded to Community Creations, but I totally changed the face texture and look of the character, so I'm going to have to give her another Titantron. Yeah, another issue I have with this game is they made the fucking Titantrons hella laggy on the screen. This wasn't the issue in 2k23 that much, but I noticed it in 2k24. And also the Titantrons are not HD quality. Now granted, I understand why they did it, because that would take hella space if you're making custom video Titantrons. Take up hella space off your memory if they made those HD quality.
One of the best competitors around, ready to show her skills.
So we got young Linda Suzuki taking on her older version. This match can really go either way. The younger one has a lot more high-flying moveset. She does a lot more springboards. Well, they kind of do springboards. You know, jumping off the ropes and stuff. This is Sexy Libre. Uh-oh, did my live stream die?
There's the bell, and we're looking at a superstar who many have considered
Did my live stream die?
It doesn't take long to see why she's
I think it died.
She has the instincts
Yeah, my live stream died.
seasoned veterans possess.
It is hard to disagree with that assessment.
And she has the face of woman.
Wow, it died a long time ago.
It's going to be hard for
Damn. There goes my Wi-Fi, folks.
She's been on lately.
Oh, I had that well scouted. Just pinning the arm down and then driving a knee into the arm. Oh, quite an effective counter.
These games, yo.
Using the rope to their advantage. Very effective. Pulverizing the arm is a great way to create an advantage. Basically forcing your opponent to fight one-handed.
Oh, nope, still live streaming, surprisingly.
And a boot to the jaw. And now she's getting back into the ring.
But the Wi-Fi looks like shit. Oh my god.
She heads out, but this one can be lost by countout.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks. The Wi-Fi kind of went to shit for a split second. But now it like restarted and came back on. Which is rare. Usually when it dies, but now the quality went to shit.
Oh, look at the baseball slide.
Whoa!
Whoa! Is it enough here?
It's like I did reset the modem.
It's not over yet.
What was it? Earlier today, before I went to work.
Oh,
I had to give it a, you know, a reset by just unplugging it for about 30 seconds, then plug it back in. So now it's looking okay.
Know how much fight she has.
What next? Setting up, paying it right back with a reversal. Shining Wizard! That's right, Corey, that was a Shining Wizard. She's beginning to flag a little.
Probably after this match, I'll probably do another live stream. I might just relax, probably pop on a JRPG or something. Play some Ninja Turtle Shredder Revenge. Who knows? I might pop in another game. Because I'm almost burnt out playing wrestling games. Almost. It's pretty much almost comfort food to me. Let's see. What do I got in my folder? I could play some Mass Effect. I do have one hell of a backlog of games that I want to play, but every time I get in the mood, I'm just not in the mood to play it. It's like, you know what, I need to play this game, but I'm not in the mood to play it. I got Persona 3 Reloaded. I did a couple of live streams of that. But whenever I do play JRPGs on the channel, they get no traction. I do got Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I might play that tonight, give it a shot. I might do a Sims live stream. What else I got? I got Diablo. I do got Trails Through Daybreak. But I think I put in around 8 or 9 hours of that. Oh my gosh, she is just dropping the combos. Oh, she's going for the finisher. Oh, she backstepped and dodged it. Oh, Banzai. She goes slap the cheeks, sealing your chest. Like I said, this game puts on very entertaining matches. And just let the AI do their thing. Oh, got a reversal with the possum pin. Oh, haven't seen this in a while. I remember there used to be infinite possum pins in WWE. What was it, 13? It happened in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. If you gave two people like the possum pin, they would keep doing it to each other.
Oh yeah, she's saying, let's go, bring it.
Oh. Now she countered it. Goes with the body slam. Oh, countered again. Right now, young Linda Suzuki is not giving the older version a chance to get her offense going.
And somehow they keep fighting on. Their sheer will to win. Off the top.
Oh, another good reversal. Oh, hit her with the finisher, that spinning roundhouse kick. She kicks out. Oh, kicked out.
Dangerously close to ending it all there.
I think the crazy thing, what was it, last night while I was simulating matches, one of them finally they don't do it that often, because it takes 3 finisher stocks, but they can do a super finisher. And I think it was Zero Buster Akane, she did hers. You'll get like this special cool screen effect whenever you do like a super finisher in this game. Super finishers mean usually your opponent have a hard time kicking out of it. I've seen an AI kick out of one once though. Kick out after getting hit by a super finisher. Uh-oh, what you doing? What you doing, Linda? What you doing, top rope?
What's going through their mind? Their opponent trying to thwart their plans, but the superstar planning their attack now. Oh, this is getting dangerous.
What is she doing up here?
Shot to the back of the neck. What in the world?
This is gonna hurt, whatever this is. Oh. You know, the crowd saying this is awesome in the background. Yeah, I really like the lighting in this arena. How the crowd looks. Oh, hit her with the kick again. That might be a wrap. That might be a wrap. 1, 2. Yep. Older version, heel version of Star Suzuki beats her younger version with 2 kicks to the face. Linda been working out. Like, look at those legs. Look at those glutes. You getting kicked by her. It'll be like getting kicked by Chun-Li. You just getting knocked out. But alright, folks, that was a little 30-minute, well, combination of our previous live stream that crashed. Because I just wanted to prove that the game does crash when you edit or make changes to your created wrestler. So I proved my point. I hope you guys, thanks for those who stopped by, thanks for stopping by. For those of you guys who watch later, thanks for watching as well. Y'all stay safe and God bless.